Some things are best left unsaid, and even more are better kept private. Throughout history, the rise and fall of powerful leaders, kingdoms, and empires have often depended on a single exposed secret. Secrets hold great power, acting as both defense and weapon, safeguarding us or leading to our downfall. But what if there are certain secrets so important that they should never be shared with just anyone? The ancient Stoics understood these truths and practiced silence and discretion to protect themselves and maintain their honor. In this video, we'll cover 10 topics that, as a Stoic, you should keep to yourself and never disclose to others. Each is vital and interconnected, so watch until the end to understand why. 1. Fight silent battles. Behind every face lies a world of untold stories, some spoken but many kept quiet. These hidden struggles shape who we are, challenge our perspectives, and test our limits. Just as the strongest steel is forged through intense heat, we too are molded by these internal conflicts. Epictetus reminds us that it's not what happens to us, but how we respond that truly matters. In these words, we hear the echoes of countless times we've wrestled with our own thoughts, carrying burdens unknown to others. Does this mean we should suppress everything? No, but it's about knowing who to trust and when to share. Many may hear, but few truly listen or understand. Revealing your struggles is a choice, and it's important to share only with those who have earned your trust. In today's world, with social media encouraging openness, it feels like everyone is sharing everything. However, there is great strength in being selective. Some battles are meant to remain yours alone, serving as a testament to your resilience, a personal badge of honor. While it's natural to seek comfort in others, not every ear is attuned to the depth of your story. Sometimes the music of your struggles is best heard in the quiet spaces of your own heart. As the Stoics believed, true transformation often flourishes in silence. 2. Never reveal self-doubt. Have you ever found yourself on the brink of a decision, only to be held back by the quiet murmurs of uncertainty? Those subtle thoughts, am I capable? What if I fail? Dwell secretly in our minds, steering us away from our true potential. Although it might be tempting to voice these insecurities in hopes of reassurance, a Stoic recognizes the importance of keeping them contained until they are fully understood and processed. Why? Because, as Stoicism teaches, it's not external circumstances that disturb us, but our own judgments about them. This ancient wisdom advises us to face our internal struggles privately, rather than broadcasting them. In today's world, revealing self-doubt often leads to an overwhelming flood of advice, much of it contradictory, only heightening the confusion. Instead, try a different approach. Confront these whispers in the quiet space of self-reflection. Let your own understanding heal them rather than seeking validation from others. Engage with your doubts, challenge them, and reason with them. In an age where every feeling can be quickly put on display, there is great strength in embracing solitude, especially when managing the persistent voices of self-doubt. They deserve your full attention, not the world's. Isn't it wiser to repair a sinking ship in private, rather than inviting an audience to witness its downfall? 3. Don't reveal your future plans. Have you ever noticed the curiosity in others when they wonder what your next step will be? There's a unique power in keeping your future plans to yourself, embracing quiet confidence instead of making them a topic of casual discussion. Your goals, dreams, and ambitions are personal treasures, and by not revealing everything, you retain an air of mystery and unpredictability. In a time where many rush to share their intentions, there is strength in staying reserved, allowing your actions to speak louder than words. History is filled with stories of people who talk too soon about their plans, only to see them crumble. Napoleon Bonaparte, a military genius, often let overconfidence and the publicizing of his strategies contribute to his downfall, most notably at the Battle of Waterloo. On the other hand, business titans like Howard Hughes thrived by keeping their ventures secret, always staying ahead of the competition. This serves as a lesson in the value of unpredictability and the strategic edge that discretion offers. In today's hyper-connected world, where social media urges us to broadcast every intention, Stoicism reminds us of the wisdom in holding back and being deliberate. By keeping your plans private, you safeguard your goals and give yourself the flexibility to adjust without outside interference. As Seneca famously said, "If a person doesn't know to which port they sail, no wind is favorable." It's a reminder to set your direction, but only share it when necessary, and mostly with yourself. Protecting your future plans doesn't indicate doubt or fear, but reflects a keen understanding of how the world works. You're not keeping secrets for secrecy's sake. You're guarding the integrity of your journey, ensuring that when your next steps are revealed, they are intentional, steady, and always ahead of the game. 4. Never embrace excessive comfort. It may seem surprising, but there's value in keeping our personal challenges private. When you constantly share every step out of your comfort zone, the focus can shift. Suddenly, it becomes about seeking approval or recognition for being courageous. However, the Stoic mindset isn't about external praise. It's about internal development. The next time you rise early to read or walk in the rain to feel more alive, consider keeping it to yourself. These moments are personal, not for display. Marcus Aurelius questioned whether our actions are for appearances or true self-improvement. History shows that Alexander the Great, even with his immense power and luxuries, chose to sleep on the ground and eat the same rations as his soldiers, not as a performance, but as a reminder of life's realities and to avoid getting consumed by comfort. We may not lead armies, but our struggles are no less important. In today's world, where comfort is so easily accessible, remember that it's the challenges, the wind, the rain, the steep climbs that form mountains. Likewise, the quiet battles we face shape who we are. Enjoy comfort when you need it, but don't forget to take those unspoken journeys into discomfort. It's in those moments that we reconnect with parts of ourselves often overlooked. 5. Don't reveal your weaknesses. The concept of an Achilles heel reminds us that even the strongest among us have vulnerabilities that can lead to our downfall. As humans, we are a mix of strengths and weaknesses, and these sensitive aspects of ourselves should be shielded, not exposed. It's not about denying them, but rather recognizing the importance of handling them with care. Epictetus once said, "Man is affected not by events, but by the view he takes of them," highlighting that it's not our vulnerabilities themselves, but how we interpret and respond to them that truly matters. While acknowledging them is essential for personal growth, vulnerabilities are deeply personal, and sharing them too freely can invite external opinions that cloud our self-awareness or acceptance. By keeping these vulnerable areas private, we protect ourselves from misinterpretation and misuse, giving us the space to transform our weaknesses into strengths. Historical figures have often known their own vulnerabilities, using them as fuel for growth. Abraham Lincoln, for instance, dealt with failures and melancholy privately, which shaped his empathy and leadership. On the other hand, Julius Caesar's downfall came from his misplaced trust in others, showing how unprotected vulnerabilities can lead to one's demise. These lessons remind us of the importance of guarding our weaknesses to prevent them from becoming liabilities. In a culture where oversharing is common, there is power in keeping certain struggles to ourselves. Honor your vulnerabilities, work on them, but feel no obligation to expose them. Privacy can be empowering, and sometimes the greatest strength comes from what remains unsaid. 6. Never reveal your personal grievances. Holding grudges is often compared to consuming poison and expecting someone else to suffer. It weighs heavily on you, fueling negativity, and usually serves no purpose. Stoicism, on the other hand, teaches that dealing with grievances inwardly promotes inner harmony and self-discipline. By refraining from expressing every irritation, you build emotional strength and conserve energy that would otherwise be wasted on external reactions. This idea aligns with Epictetus, who believed that it's not events themselves that disturb us, but how we perceive them. When we voice every frustration, we not only spread negativity, but also seek subtle validation. Taking time to reflect helps us question whether the grievance is justified, within our control, or even worth disrupting our peace of mind. Often, this self-reflection shows that many grievances are temporary and not worthy of our energy. For those that truly matter, addressing them directly rather than airing them can be far more productive. History offers warnings about the dangers of letting personal grievances dictate actions, like the infamous duel between Aaron Burr and Alexander Hamilton. Their unresolved feud ended with Hamilton dead and Burr's reputation destroyed, both consumed by their personal vendettas. In today's world, we are often encouraged to vent as a form of release, but Stoicism advocates the opposite. It's about understanding the core of your grievances and responding thoughtfully, not impulsively. The next time you feel irritation, pause and reflect. Will speaking up change anything, or will it just fuel more conflict? Sometimes, remaining silent brings the greatest peace, and choosing calm is the most powerful victory. 7. Keep your personal achievements to yourself. There's a unique satisfaction in achieving something, whether big or small, but today's fast-paced world often pushes us to showcase these moments. The Stoic approach, however, teaches us to cherish our achievements internally rather than seeking outside approval. Why? Because internal validation is genuine and enduring. Sharing achievements publicly can sometimes reduce their value, turning significant milestones into casual conversation topics. This doesn't mean we should never share our successes with loved ones, but rather that we should be mindful, recognizing that not every victory requires an audience. It's about distinguishing between sharing joy and seeking validation. By internalizing and appreciating our growth, we become more self-reliant, drawing strength from within and shielding ourselves from the unpredictability of external praise and criticism. History is full of examples of people who boasted about their achievements and faced unintended consequences. Consider the legend of Icarus. Though fictional, it captures human nature. Thrilled by the exhilaration of flight, he ignored his father's warnings, flew too close to the sun, and fell into the sea when his wax wings melted. His pride and need for recognition led to his downfall. Embracing success with humility does not diminish its worth. It enhances it. While the modern age of constant connectivity brings challenges, it also offers opportunities. Next time you achieve something, take a moment to appreciate it internally before carefully choosing who to share it with. 8. Never reveal the quiet desires of your heart. Have you ever encountered something small, almost insignificant, that made your heart flutter? Perhaps it's a dream you've tucked away, a wish to learn a new instrument, or a desire to dance in the rain. These personal, delicate longings often remain mere whispers, easily overshadowed by the noise of everyday life. It's natural to want to share these fleeting wishes with others. A voice inside nudges, share it, and it becomes real. But does it? More often than not, expressing these dreams too early subjects them to the uninvited judgments of others. Not everyone will understand your sudden interest in playing the ukulele or starting a garden, and that's okay. As a wise philosopher once conveyed through silence, dreams held close are for the soul, not the masses. Socrates, the great thinker, left behind no writings of his own. Everything we know about him comes from his student Plato. This absence of direct insight into Socrates' thoughts adds a layer of mystery to his true beliefs and desires. What quiet ambitions did he keep? We'll never know, and therein lies their beauty. This serves as a powerful reminder. Not everything needs to be revealed. Some treasures are meant to be guarded. In a world where everything is put on display, cherish the dreams you've kept secret. Let them grow quietly within you. When they are ready, when they are strong enough to withstand both applause and criticism, then you may choose to share them. Until that time, protect them, for they are your hidden strength, your private melody of hope. They are the magic waiting to unfold, on your terms, in your own time. 9. Never reveal your personal progress. When a caterpillar cocoons, it undergoes a remarkable transformation, hidden from the outside world. Imagine if it felt compelled to share every small change. It wouldn't just be distracting, it might even disrupt its growth. Similarly, there's something sacred about keeping the details of your personal growth to yourself. Each step forward, every new insight or self-discovery, is a precious experience. However, not all treasures need to be shared. Some are meant to be deeply felt and resonate within you. This isn't to suggest complete silence. Sharing can be therapeutic and inspiring for others. Yet, the Stoics emphasize the importance of reflection over proclamation. Seneca wisely advised, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Notice he didn't say, "Keep telling everyone how you live." In a time where sharing every aspect of life feels instinctual, the urge to tweet thoughts, post personal milestones, or vlog about inner struggles can sometimes overshadow the true essence of the experience. Before you share, pause. Ask yourself, is this for validation or authentic connection? The difference is significant. Reflecting on the Stoics and Marcus Aurelius's meditations, there's a grounding truth. The universe is transformation. Life is opinion. Transformation is a deeply personal journey, and there are many opinions about it. As you navigate the journey of personal growth, sometimes it's more powerful to move forward quietly rather than announcing every change. Ultimately, your evolved self will speak more profoundly than any update ever could. 10. Never reveal your emotions. Life is filled with a wide range of emotions: happiness, sorrow, love, anger, and more. While it's become common in today's world to openly express these feelings, especially through social media, there is a quiet strength in keeping some emotions to yourself. This isn't about suppressing how you feel, but recognizing that emotions are deeply personal and often more complex than they seem at first. Sharing them immediately may not capture their full depth, and sometimes the outside world isn't kind to vulnerable feelings. As the Stoics remind us, emotions, when held with care, reveal their true meaning over time. Think of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, whose profound reflections were captured in his private writings, now known as meditations. These were not meant for the public, but were personal thoughts. His reluctance to display every emotion publicly teaches us the value of self-reflection. How often do we truly take time to understand our feelings before sharing them? In today's fast-paced world, reacting quickly is often praised, but there is wisdom in letting emotions settle before expressing them. Not everything needs to be posted or shared instantly. Some feelings, when given time, evolve into deeper insights or even change altogether. So, the next time emotions rise, consider giving them room to breathe. They are part of your personal journey, and not every step needs to be shared with others. Some moments are best kept private until you are ready to share them with a full heart. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. Your support is the foundation that helps us continue sharing insightful content around the globe. If there's a topic or idea you'd like us to explore more deeply, feel free to share it in the comments. Your suggestions inspire us to bring you even more meaningful insights. And if today's content resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Together, we can keep the light of knowledge shining bright. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.